afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting Propagandacast from me, your host, Imperial Dane, Master Propaganda Hero, Psych, Defender of the Fatherland. We're off here to an exciting 1 vs 1 on a glaze. Between the south, we got Knock Knock. Who's there? Germany. Finding here for the Oberkommando West with the 12th SS Panzerdivision Hitler Jugend here with Scavenge, Fortifications and Spec Ops versus the north. We got Mobile Assault, Vanguard and Royal Engineer with double infantry. Mortar bullets there, triple here. The single Stone Pioneer, Bulletin White, or Doctor Lee, we're looking at Mobile Assault, Vanguard, and Royal Engineers. We got a Kuhwagen Volkswagen start here from Knock Knock, with a double section shot start there from Pappy O'Daniel as he's moving down east. His men bravely laying down cheesebacks for the Empire, the British, that is. And then laying down some regular sandbags there. We got a second section like those are going to be an eastern push here. In this case, he's probably trying to screen and shield any movement towards the fuel point there. In the meanwhile, we can see Knock Knock knocking in some doors there in the centre, moving ahead here aggressively while the Kuhwagen is moving westward, secure territory there for Das Vaterland. Volkswagen's there following up for Knock Knock, and we got barbed wire here, making it harder for the opponent to push into the centre of the map, with a third section on the way there for Pappy O'Daniel. Almost done there with a barbed wire. Section moving about, section moving east. Volkswagen moving towards the centre of the map there. Securing that and back here we got nothing further going on there for Knock Knock. Section up then the Sturmpioniere. Rifle shots fired. Quite aggressive with the second Volkswagen squad following up there for Knock Knock. No surprise, their section was sure to the other house, which covers a bit better here, the centre of the Market Square. Volkswagen there with sandbags of their nest to grab the center point, following up the cheeseback to deny the cover there. Again, I'm looking forward to when cheesebacks just, get removed and people have to just be more careful where they place the damn sandbags or, lay down some barbed wire. Section moving ahead here. In the west point, they're being secured. Shots being fired there at this section. We've got a section trying to flank about him. In this case, the Volkswagen might... Yeah, that's not quite going to think work out there. They're both in cover. The promise the section, of course, will have the cover bonus. The folks going to be as well there. Oh, well, there we go. Second folks got arrived here to save the day for the first one, though not for Ludwig or Otto. They're dead. And Jürgen. Jürgen's also quite dead. Third section there with the sappers following up here for Pappy O'Daniel, who's teched up pretty aggressively here for King and Country. Section occupying the house here, blocking further movement for the Huns, the Germans. And Sturm Pioneers is falling a bit back here. In the west, the Kuhwagen can just continue to grab territory here. Third Volkswagen squad on the way there for Knock Knock, and the 12th SS going here for the CoH2 point. And here we got points being secured as well. Sappers moving up there with their Sten guns.
Enemy threatening a capture point.
Shifting houses again. Sturm Pioneers moving up. He's rather lacking something to do with the houses. He needs to take up fast down the road track to bring up some incendiary grenades, so that way push them out. He's trying to push ahead here, but the problem is he's just losing too many men during the crossing, which is costing too much. In this case, he's using it to actually go for the CoH point there. Not a half bad idea, but he needs to pressure this CoH point as well. Otherwise, if he couldn't control the centre victory point, which he currently can do to the section he can't deal with, it's going to be some issues. But the Kuhwagen should be able to help harassing there, so that's something. Second sample section there for Pappy O'Daniel. While we're finding here for the 11th Armoured Division. There you go, moving ahead here. Troops getting reinforced, healed up.
Supply line's been cut.
And there you go, points being cut off there. Nice work by Knock Knock. Actually, while he's taking up the fight here in the centre, at the same time, though, he's clearly displaying some knack for flanking and outmaneuvering his opponent, which is good. I mean, that's rather where the Oberkommando West extent excels. When they can actually outmaneuver their opponents rather than trying to fight them off, then sort of reinforce points. That is pretty good work there by Knock Knock, though again still needs to take up. They need to try and move ahead for something with incendiary grenades, so that way flush out the Tommies. Otherwise, I mean, it's going to get bogged down too quickly too many times, then particularly getting too focused in the centre of the map. So the faster you can get there, the better. Plus, of course, you can bring up an MD-34 then to suppress those bloody Inslaven. So there we go, try on the way for Knock Knock and the 12th SS. Sections marching ahead here. Sappers spearheading with their Sten guns, bit of first aid being handed out there. On British terms, some tea and biscuits. Ah yes, I can already see my wounds regenerating for me. That's Earl Grey for you. Spiked up with different radioactive isotopes, but that's a minor detail. So there you go, you can set up. Will it be the Mechanized Regiment? Will it be the more common battle group headquarters? What will Knock Knock go for? On what door shall he be knocking for victory for Deutschland? And it's going to be the Bell Group headquarters door. He chooses to knock on. Section there being caught. All the sappers, particularly with Kubang. Steel Pioneers, folks are supporting in there. Go pushing away there. Folks are trying to cut up. They're not so good, you know, cut off troops without assault rifles. They're not quite so effective since they can't do a lot of damage. I mean, they can do a bit, but I mean, that's rather where, you know, Steel Pioneers excel, but they weren't obviously there. Section here, going to cut off the field there. Bit further fighting here. No incendiary grenades still here for Knock Knock. There you go. Good flank here by Knock Knock. Catches off the section there. Might want to keep the focuses up. Steel Pioneers closer to the retreat path. In this case, now match happening there. Got one kill there. Lewis stamping over. Unable to feel his legs or most of the rest of his internal organs. Sappers can go out there by the victory point, grabbing points here in the meanwhile to King Centre. I mean, it's got a lot of sappers, by the way. So, I mean, one option I think Pappy O'Daniel should consider rapidly is actually, you know, mining stuff down. But he's both the sections, going for the armoured car check there. He has yet to actually take it up, so he first needs to get it before he can call in the armoured cars versus Knock Knock. We should by now at least have access, there we go, to incendiary grenades, but also assault rifles. The Mächtiger Sturmgewehr. Following up with an MD-34 that supports frontline troops, but of course Knock Knock could also benefit quite nicely from a few well-placed mines. Would certainly help slow down Pappy O'Daniel, who's definitely going in for maximum infantry momentum, seeing as he's bolstering his sections. But again, otherwise, barbed wire, mines could do a lot there for Pappy O'Daniel, make it harder for Knock Knock to do what he wants, which is, you know, knock knock in Pappy O'Daniel's skull. There you go, MD-34 there being pushed, or torn forwards. Again, heavy machine gun, not really. It was a medium machine gun, technically. I mean, that was sort of what made them MD-34 and the MD-42 neat. They could basically pursue both as a light machine gun, but also as a medium machine gun. The Germans technically did not have any heavy machine guns. And what they would have used, there would have been the 2cm flak from, well, what I can understand, held in the table organization for a early infantry division at the start of the war. The 2cm flaks were basically rated as a machine gun company. That might have been seen for slight deception purposes, but it's sort of hitching it. Well, they were basically used as anyways at a certain point in the war. They are basically used as heavy machine guns, like, you know, the 50 caliber, except just bigger, meaner. But of course also a lot bloody heavier and harder to move about. But that's generally it there. Folks need to get out of there, by the way. Grabbing the point here. It would have been cool if they actually added the 2cm flak, you know, sort of more mobile weapon. A bit more like a movable Pack 40, just, you know, more anti-infantry oriented. That could have been pretty interesting. There you go. Rush to the centre of the map. There only a single active section there as well. Never mind. Assault rifles up and east. It doesn't have cooldown on that. Squad to flush it out, and he's focusing down the other section there, but needs to be quick. Otherwise, he can take a lot of damage here from the section, laying down well-aimed shots from inside the house. Alright, Thompson. Take out the big ugly one. Which one? They're all big and ugly, I suppose. The one who's shouting the most. Alright. There you go, pushed out. Cooper Wagner moving about. Morton Pleasant going up here pretty aggressively for Pappy down. That's going to make things a nightmare here for Knock Knock. Unless he can actually spot it and disrupt it in time. He can do that, though. That's going to be huge for Knock Knock. If not, Pappy down is going to be having a field day. We've probably gone for mobile assault, which is hardly a surprise, really. Again, it's just so effective. Even when you don't use it very effectively, it's still pretty good. Partly because people just love the land matches, and in most cases you can just easily push hit there without suffering too much than otherwise. And so, you know, in terms of tempo, we got Vickers on the way there for Pappy Daniel, plus commanders, flamethrowers. I mean, it's very handy for most players. Point there being secured. Kubai there going to get knocked out. He's going to try and get away there, but too late there. Knock Knock pushed it a bit too far there, and there we go. Morton Pleasant firing there with the 3-inch mortars. Which I believe were 80mm mortars. Just for some reason called 3-inch mortars because I don't know. Sometimes things just don't make sense. Just don't make sense. Force the fine way, they got the MD-34 shifting up, but again, you need to be careful about stuffing, you know, things into houses that close to mortar emplacement. That's usually known as asking for a lot dead men. There you go, Saps rushing out there, but there you go with the grenades off. Being shot to bits out in the open. Almost got the Sapper section there. Close. There we go. Wiped a small victory there for Knock Knock. And the German armour section there being suppressed. Could move up there and finish off with the assault rifles. Jumping up to heavy cover. There you go. Pops in there. Needs to deny the house before them. Pop out into the next house. Before it's too late. Knock Knock. Schnell. Oh well. Too late there for him. Mortar fire raining down there. And he's going to have to retreat. There we go. Too slow this time around though. Mortar play they're proving to be a bit of a hassle. He's done some damage though to Pappy Daniel. But not the most well-advised engagement, let's just put it like that. Back here, the reinforcement going on. Medics light infantry on the way there for Knock Knock and the 12th SS. For Pappy Daniel, nothing further. He has researched armoured cars, but he's not utilising them.
Enemy threatening a capture point.
So one wonders, of course, what is going through Pappy Daniel's head here. What is he thinking? What are his plans? How does he intend to serve the British Empire and the Queen or the King, whatever? The Monarch. Anyways, troops in reinforcing in the west. We got sections moving up there. Sappers going here for the fuel point. Flamethrowers and Sten guns clutched tightly.
Line's been cut.
Definitely a nice spread out there by Pappy Daniel, giving Knock Knock a few troubles. But again, that Morton Cleveland is a real problem. Again, as you might notice, it can actually fire this far, which is definitely also a problem there for Knock Knock. Sappers under fire here from the Fultz Grenadiers. Having secured. So how will Knock Knock deal with this? Oh, quite frankly, nuisance of a larger scale. Almost got the fuel point here, but he's also pretty close to losing his Fultz Grenadiers. I wouldn't call that the brightest move there. Fultz Grenadiers a section here. Out in the open though, taking quite a bit of damage. But so are the Fultz Grenadiers. And more assault rifles on the way there for Knock Knock. Light infantry gun blasting away there at the Morton placement, but so far most of the shots aren't quite making any impact on Pappy Daniel's fortification works. Nothing further there for Knock Knock, and certainly no docks. We've got a mine here though. Went off, false they're suppressed by the mine. Note by the way that technically German mines are also supposed to be able to suppress, but for some reason it's only the Allied mines, particularly the South one, that can suppress. German ones will not suppress for some reason. Back here, reinforcement going on. Bit of light infantry gunfire there, finally impacting here. Section moving up though. Need to defend that for the fatherland. Of course, needs to get the fuel back as soon as possible so he can actually take up then and go for some armour, some panzers. Pappy on the other hand has taken up, which means that's going to end up. It's a bit of a wasted reinvestment. I mean, it's not a huge loss on manpower, 50 fuel, but it's still a loss there for Pappy Daniel. So still not a good move, but considering how much he's being punished for it, not a lot really. I mean, considering with the fuel impact he's got at the moment, it's just half a minute's resources he's losing. So it could be worse, but you know, it could also be better. So there's that. But certainly Knock Knock is dropping here. He's not getting the fuel points, not getting the victory point that he got. Pappy Daniel is getting a big fat lead over Knock Knock here. Lighting gun continues. He's almost got it actually. He might actually be able to get it. They've rushed his head here before his opponent can react here.
Forces have constructed a company command post.
Like this Infantry, his shots keeps blasting away there with 75mm caliber shells. Another barrage more. He might be able to get it there. They've got two cyber sections now, which actually draws away there a lot of Pappy Daniel's frontline troops, preventing them actually from fighting. So that's actually not half bad there. They need to get bombarding it soon, otherwise all the damage is done there. It's going to get undone very quickly. There you go, some damage being done there. Dealing with the section here. Vic is joining in the support. Still need to grab the fuel point there for the fatherland. Oh dear. Decent hit there. Close to virtually 2 on the light infantry gun. Troops rushing back and forth here. Fort retreat point, I think, could be an option here for Knock Knock, so don't have to spend so much time running back and forth. Machine gun taking hits. Morton placement almost fixed up. A lot of wasted effort there then by Knock Knock with the previous bombardments.
Placement is being attacked.
So that's a bit rubbish there for him. Bit rubbish, and he can't immediately get close. Either, which certainly isn't helping Knock Knock's situation. Light infantry gun now up as well. Another loss there for Germany, plus the Kednefer nearby has also been sorted out here. No, it's actually 2 light infantry guns. She actually went for 2 of those and then proceeded to lose both of them. Well, not completely, totally lost, but still that's a bit expensive. Almost got the point here, sweeping for mines and laying down his zones. Good, good. But 2 light infantry guns is basically 1 light infantry gun battery. Meant to support the frontline troops.
We stand
So there you go, Brits attacking into the light infantry gun fire there. Bren guns firing with us. We see that Pappy Dan has upgraded his troops. Good work there. They're certainly some of the most heavily upgraded troops here right now. Light infantry gun cleared out again here, but British infantry got this Fox moving up the assault rifles as close as they can get there. Gunning them down up close. There you go, gaining a bit of veterancy. Mortify the continues to rain down like very explosive rain. Well, at least he's gained back the fuel. He can now tag up for the Schwerpanzer quarters, maybe go for some orbital darting, or maybe something else. Who knows? So Panzer IV, in theory, could also be on the table down the road. Back here, the healing reinforcement going on there. Sturmpani's hanging about there. Veteran 2 sappers there taking losses, being burned up horribly. Sturmpani's advancing, sappers being pushed back. Volkskriegs moving ahead as well here. More artillery fire against the battle group headquarters, and the light infantry gun they could do with being recruit and sort of just turn efforts on. I mean, 2 light infantry guns could in theory take it down, though of course there's still the risk of getting knocked out. But here we go. Section of Sturmpani's Volkskriegs pushing that back. There's some engagements here that are actually working out here. Hits a mine though, wipes out half the sapper section, which did not by the way get suppressed by his own mine. Interesting to note. Was getting wiped there, but there you go. Both light guns now attack here. Clear out the mortar emplacement possible, which is actually now hit veteran fleet troops moving ahead, being suppressed. Troops moving out here. Could consider some more pressure on the right flank. I mean, there's basically not a lot happening. So you can just attack here, harass. You can further draw away Pappy Daniel from focusing up too much. They like just force him away from his fuel. It doesn't react to it. There you go, Baker's almost down, which actually allows them to push further ahead there. Good use of the incendiary grenade here over the wall there. Good work by Knock Knock, which further leaves the mortar emplacement vulnerable. I'm tactically closer than possibly even knock it out more directly. Which could at least be used to prevent them from actually moving up there to repair it. So, I mean, that's actually pretty good there by Knock Knock. There you go, down to half health. Light infantry guns just keep murdering away there. 75mm shell after 75mm high explosive shell raining down. Come on, Joachim, I want it dead, like our predecessors, who are dead. Volkskriegs falling back, he's almost got an emplacement camp race. Mortar continues to take damage here, the both light infantry guns are just hammering away. One more hit, then it's going to go down. That's going to be a definite victory there for Knock Knock. And there we go. It is down. That's for Pappy Daniel. Oh, he's actually going for anvil tactics, which means he can actually, go for heavy sappers if he wants to. Section almost wiped by the Volkskriegs, and he gets the wipe. But calling in commanders in return, he will appear off map. Perhaps you expect him to infiltrate somewhere else. He doesn't care. All the way, British commanders arriving with the silent Sten guns. Also there, Sturmpani's having to deal with a big infantry push here from Pappy Daniel. She throws in there. Infantry 34 the supporting here as well. A lot of damage being done here. Sappers wiped out. Piet dropped. Both Piet, in fact, dropped there. And we can see Knock Knock making a rush forward. Pappy gets one, but there's a Bren gun there, so he can't get both. And the other unit has been suppressed as they're close to getting wiped out. So the Sturmpanis do manage to secure one Piet. Don't know if they actually would have used in the war since they had their own anti-tank weapon, which of course far superior to the Piet, but I suppose in a pinch they might have grabbed one if they couldn't get their hands on anything else. Commanders queuing about there, like a pair of silent, well, a group of silent killers. Obviously there's 4 of them, so there's a bit more than a pair. There you go, Truth Cattle now in the open. Light gun bomb off. Got any Cynic off from the train, there you go. Ooh, could get a wipe down the Volkskriegs, there you go. Murdered, quite a loss there for Knock Knock. A lot of men dead there in the streets.
The enemy cut our supply line.
Schwerpanzer quarters not doing much. He could go for some orbital bombardment, so he goes for more Volkskriegs. Not sure if he'd go for that. I mean, he could, for example, go for spare cops, get some infantry Sturmgears on them. I mean, that would be an option there for Knock Knock. But there you go, we got the Churchill tank on the way to the unit, and we rarely see the Churchill tank. It's not because it's bad, it's just the Comet is better in most senses. It's not because the Churchill's bad, it's the tank with the most health, I believe. Also got plenty of armour, and gun-wise, I believe it's more or less the same as the Cromwell, so that's not exactly bad either. Factoring again, you can just take more hits, and it can be surprisingly difficult to deal with. So Churchill there soon to be lumbering forth across the battlefield and giving Knock Knock nightmares. But the light infantry guns battery here should provide with some support versus Pappy Daniel and give Pappy Daniel some nightmares of his own. Of course, the Churchill could very quickly put a stop to that. He can soon go for a panther forward, of course, knowing that there's a Churchill airport from our perspective, that won't help him much. Yak perhaps would serve better or a regular panther. And in theory, you could also go for the command panther. I've been waiting a long time. All the way, we got the Churchill tank out. We've got another cannon from away there, but Churchill rolling out here. The Mark 7. Also, fun fact, the first tank to knock out a Tiger tank, which was spawned in North Africa, was in fact a Churchill tank. Fun fact. North Africa, more specifically Tunisia, so they didn't get deployed outside of there. Commander suppressed but the MD-34 Pan forgot about it. Churchill continues to roll ahead here. That infantry gun's moving about a bit. Folks, a bit of trouble. Churchill moves ahead there, arriving now to the front line. Grenades, smoked, or support smoke specifically. Churchill rolls ahead with its 75mm gun. There you go, straight into the Germans. Pops a grenade out the hatch. Gets a kill there.
An HMG crew has been lost to enemy action.
Lost a machine gun crew. That's actually a bit of a loss there for Pappy Daniel. Churchill falls back. Seems like throwing a grenade bugs it out a bit and it didn't respond, so he pulled it back. There's a page break out of the spell. I'm Angela Kenworth creeping up with Kenworth for number 2, though gets a good hit on Churchill, pulling it further back. The Churchill was heavily armoured in the war, by the way, over 100mm of armour, as it was meant to support infantry in attacking port to 5 to 6, but on the other hand that meant the gun wasn't that great. Troops suppressed here, but the Vickers quickly recruit by some brave sappers. And it's time here for the analysis in terms of damage. Knocks ahead. Kills-wise, though, Pappy Daniel is very much in the lead, which is definitely worrisome there for Knock, especially after his blow to the section. In theory, he's suffering more losses, but he's doing a lot more damage to Knock. So that's definitely a problem there. The mortar replacement probably had a hand in it, though, to put it mildly in terms of army value. Close with a slight lead to Knock, actually. He's a slow while, though. He's also floating a bit in points held. It's a bit back and forth there, but sort of getting closer now, though. Pappy Daniel's been in lead, though, for most of the match so far, so that's also certainly been a bit of a problem there for Knock. And of course, he's got a Churchill tank up, which is actually going to be a bit of a struggle there for him to deal with, since he's only got a couple of Kenworth and a Piat. And the Churchill can set Knock, soak up a lot of damage, can also do a lot of damage, and particularly brings up more Churchills. That could actually be a big problem for Knock. What Pappy Daniel needs to do is actually just attack here. He just needs to sense some harassment going on there. He needs to further spread out Knock, making it easier to actually force a breakthrough, rather than just trying to bash his way through here, which will certainly allow the Knock to concentrate his defenses, and of course do more damage, for example, including the Churchill tanks. So that's something that Pappy Daniel needs to be careful, trying to flank more, either through here or again through here, and certainly harassment just over here could also benefit Pappy Daniel quite a bit. Or even shifting the line of attack there to switch up from here, instead try to attack through, in which case we could catch the Schwab Hunter's quarters knocking out, and that would then deprive Knock of any source of tanks there. As for Knock, choose a doctrine, spare cops, get out some orbitals line, get a Panther, command Panther, you just press onwards, could be good. Fortification could also work, a pack for the Philly Brigade versus the Churchill, S-mines could also lock there, slowing down infantry, and of course bunkers could help with controlling some of the vital points. Scavenge, maybe. Not so much here at the moment. But otherwise, get out some armor, get out some orbital darden, choose a doctrine, and try to flank more. You know what he did initially. Trying to move about here or try to move about here. Don't get too focused on the center of the map yourself. So let's return to the fight and see what happens. The land matches out there for Pappy Daniel and the 11th Armored Division. Unfortunately, in a lot of trouble as the Churchill rears its ugly armored head. Unfortunately, almost wiped here by the commanders. Got worked there by Pappy and his light gammon bombs.
Ready to go.
And we got another Piat drop there.
Heavy tank awaiting orders.
Might want to pull back that Vickers. It's a bit exposed, to put it mildly. In particular, it's also close to the enemy artillery. Churchill's going to need some repairs. Enforcing healing going there. We've got a land match of here from Pappy Daniel against Knock's positions around the Belgrade headquarters. And he's finally going for the fort retreat bomb, and by now he could actually end up getting punished for it. So this is going to make it easier then for the land matches to score kills on his troops. In this case, they didn't get so much done there. He killed a few members. And none of them actually medics, much of a surprise here. There you go, nice playing on the Vickers there, pushing away. Pappy down getting punished there for extending it a bit beyond what he could actually protect. Churchill almost good to go, force rushing straight into the flamethrowers, the Sten guns and the Bren guns, and unsurprisingly the assault is not pretty for the Volksgrenadiers. More pressure, we got the Steel Pioneers with the second period as well. It's cutting down on the anti-infantry quite a bit, but it certainly makes him stronger as an anti-tank asset there versus his opponent. There you go, he finally goes for Doctrine. It's Spare Corps, in which case you get Obson could go on for sooner. He's likely then going to go for the Command Panther, but the regular Panther soon I think could also have quite a positive impact here for Knock. But there you go, Churchill taking back again. Lumbering forwards. Knock's men scattering. There we go, we got the Pier trying to penetrate, but they quick retreat here. Akademov lands a good hit, moving head straight into the Volksgrenadiers with the Panther Fire being ready there by Jürgen, and there we go. Damages the engine of the Churchill tank, which gets a kill down the Volksgrenadiers. Sappers moving up support. Pappy down a bit more on the defensive now, trying to push back against Knock, who's now suddenly one control the map. Need to get that Churchill tank fixed up and back in the action again. And again, he needs to harass more here in the west. He needs to seize away territory there from Knock. Commanders creeping about there, Veterancy 2. Vickers setting up there, Sappers moving up, land matches hanging back. Quick light gun bomb there against the Volksgrenadiers and flashing them out. Almost collapsing the house, but there you go, Volksgrenadiers back in the house again, lighting to go and blasting away there. Got proper silence here, the Vickers machine guns. Nope, going step for the commanders, very close to the house. I'm guessing Knock is setting up for the Command Panther here, the Befehls Panzerwagen. Churchill good to go again. Fun fact, the Churchill tank service in the Soviet Union. Was part of their Guards heavy tank battalions, if I'm not mistaken. It's a little fun fact there. Got the Churchill moving ahead here. There we go, another land matches barrage there from Pappy Daniel. Once more trying to decimate Knock's forces. Captain 9 gates at the headquarters left rather abandoned, but there you go, we got the Command Panther out for Knock and the 12th SS. Finally some tanks on the way for the German army. And meanwhile, Pappy Daniel could continue Cromwell to support his Churchill. Firefly, just another Churchill tank. Panther there going ahead pretty aggressively, needs to be careful with that one though. Knock, 4-6. One wrong move and it could be in trouble. There goes coordinating fire on the Churchill. Panther firing away there, penetrating it there from the Churchill. Got another good hit there, Churchill almost down to half health there. Land match is exposed, we can't do anything about that. The Panther side, there he goes, popping smoke there. He's using infantry support smoke to try and that way cover up the Churchill. And seems like Knock takes the bait. Ha, stupid Huns. They can't see through the smoke. Oh dear, they're back through it. At the same time, he's upgraded his commanders with Piets. That's how desperate he is. He's actually willing to upgrade his commanders with Piets. That's the Panther. Holy moly, that's a sign of desperation to ever see any. I mean, he was terrified by the Panther, so he was actually willing to sacrifice the commanders, excellent anti-infantry, just to save the Churchill. I mean, I can understand it, but it's still, you know, the first time I've seen that. Someone do that on their commanders willingly. So Panther running back there with heavy damage inflicted on it. The rest of Knock's force is sent running as well. But he certainly put the Churchill tank out a bit there, though it's close now to Veterancy too. Also, Veterans one gets the ability to sort of shoot out of these portholes in the side with machine guns or submachine guns. I don't know if they actually did that in the actual war, though. I've yet to find any sort of evidence for it, so it could be just be, something relic made up. I mean, it's possible, though. It's possible. It's just I haven't read about it. Certainly doesn't seem to be anything common. Land matches fire there going on. Got something killed. Could very likely be the medics. Nope. Maybe, maybe not.
Let's get to work.
Ready for instructions.
Churchill's still being fixed up. Panther, of course, also in dire need of critical repairs there. Section moving up with the Bren guns, and again the fighting is very much centered around, well, the center. There's just not much going on the rest of the map there. Again, both could be, pushing the either harder around the sides, but it seems like they've just been zoomed in on the center of the map, that they can't see anything but that. The commanders moving up, then engaging the Foxes pushing the way. We've got artillery fire there raining down on them, pretty close to them. Foxes moving ahead, Kedneff moving ahead as well. Command Panther good to go. Churchill tank a bit more to go there. He could go certainly for the Firefly to help us. The Command Panther definitely do a lot there. The increased penetration and damage on that would certainly make it harder for not to use his Command Panther. Could of course also just go for another Churchill, because two Churchills can soak up a lot of damage and also deal with it to the Panther. Or could of course just go for Cromwell, but I do think a Firefly here or second Churchill would be the better choices for Pappy Daniel under these circumstances. Command Panther moving back. He can soon go for a Panther 4, a Yak Panther, or Panther. I was about to say Yak Panther, but that one's not in companies too. For whatever reasons.
Enemy causing trouble, trying to take one of our
Panther
points.
moving up, they're taking shots there from the Churchill. Bounces, but there you go, penetrates the Churchill's frontal armour. Good work. McKinnon for joining in here, grabbing ports there. Still could do more here in the eastern to Great Way territory there from Pappy Daniel. And there you go, Betty 2 for the Churchill. Better turret rotation and better gun reload. Great assault against the 6. There you go, Panther going for the Churchill again. Almost got it there, almost got it, but taking shots back there. Got Kedneff supporting. Almost got it, but there's too many Tommies in the way. And of course, still got the 80 Commander section there, hunting for Jerry tanks from the shadows. And there you go, he's going for the Panther 4 to support here, bring up some anti-infantry and some anti-tank, though part of me would, I think, rather suggest another Panther or a Yak Panzer. Similar to, of course, the Churchill, but also we could be supporting it with it, like, Cromwell's, a Firefly, or another Churchill, in which case the Panther 4 will struggle a bit. And of course, to deal with the infantry, we just, go for Orbsoldaten. But none about that. We got artillery fire running down here. Panther pulling back for repairs again. Close of it, T2. British infantry swift is currently in the centre there, taking fire there from the light infantry guns, though, which continues to just sort of blast away. It looks like one has been silenced again by swift and relentless British artillery fire from the land mattresses. In fact, he's brought up a second one. So Pappy down here's got a lot of rocket artillery, and that's even going to be a headache for Knock to deal with. Another land matches barrage being fired down there to deal with the Huns, the Germans. Threatening a lot of damage and certainly threatening kills. Got the Panther moving up there straight through the rocket barrage, doesn't care about anything, moving up to support the front line troops. Pin bump machine gun on the way there, supported by the Command Panther, which is also good to go. He's going for the Cromwell tank. Again, I don't think that's a good choice at the moment. I think a Firefly or another Churchill would serve Pappy down here much better. It's not like he's lacking the fuel for a second Churchill or the Firefly. So the Cromwell here strikes me as a weaker choice for Pappy Daniel, a weaker choice. Pierce from the commands landing a few hits, but they ultimately end up retreating, popping a smoke grenade, covering their retreat. Bolton moving ahead here through the smoke. My God, what is these Tommy smoking? I don't know, smoke grenades, my God! That was a joke. Are you really sure? Yeah, no one would smoke a smoke grenade, you idiot. Churchill there firing away.
Enemy threatening a capture point.
And there you go, hitting the eastern victory point. Good work, no, not good work again. The first plane, these guys sort of realise, oh wait, there's more than just the centre of the map. Tends to be sort of the one with the better chances, because they've sort of broken out of these, well, spell that is, centre focus. Some hits to the Churchill tank, forcing it back. We got the Cromwell moving up. Sapper pushing forward as well there. Panther 4, ready to deal with that. Churchill moving ahead again there. Shot bounce. Panther though does not bounce and gain 52, which also boosts the accuracy of the Panther 4 here, so that's pretty good there for him. This Panther 4 will be more lethal. We got the Cromwell flanking behind it. Good work there. We can see it looks like he spots it, realises it, pulls back here to deal with the flanking Cromwell. Panther shoots, misses. Panther 4 not dealing. We got Sappers, commanders rushing ahead. Panther 4 down to half health. Penetrating hit there from the Cromwell. Kedman up 10 to deal with as well. There you go, some hits to the Cromwell. Cromwell needs to pull back. More artillery fire going down here as all of this is happening. Chaos and pandemonium ensues. But ain't here to do a lot of damage if knock if he doesn't handle everything sort of expertly. We got Fulskers moving heavy there. We got a little section in the way. Troops standing about here with an MD-34, and there you go, healing reinforcement going on. Panther moving up here to try and flank about maybe.
Damned enemies trying to take a point.
Kedman for wiped out there. Shots fired. Panther takes hits there. He's going into the base, but needs to be careful. Interesting enough, Pappy does not bother with any anti-tank guns. And there you go, Courtney found the Churchill trying to get it. Vetchney Fleet gain though. Vetchney Fleet. And he actually ends up disengaging the Panther in this case. Decides it's too much for him and pulls back for the fatherland. Panther 4 being repaired. You could consider some more Sturmpanzer to keep up repair speeds for a mechanized regiment just to do that. We got sappers on the way there for Pappy Daniel. Additional sappers, probably to help repair his things. I mean, he's not used to the munitions in some time. They could also just pop, you know, vehicle crew repairs to speed up that part of the process. Just repair. Veteran to 1 there on the Panther 4. The Panther come back in fear. Carrying more territory in the east. Good work there as knock slowly but surely outmaneuvers Pappy Daniel. And of course also punish him for, well, not flanking knock. Light infantry gun lands up Palladi's net. He's actually using it to grab territory in the east. Not bad at all. Panther 4 rolling ahead there. Veteran C1, 9 kills from Germany. Needs to keep the Panther close by. Oh dear, went too far ahead. Could be some trouble there. Vorsicht. Ach, scheiße. Wait, ist schwer, Panzer. Ooh, close one there, close one. I've managed to blitz out of the situation. The French jitterbug. Back here, troops reinforcing. Battle corvette quarters barely standing. Another reason to get Stern Pioneers, well, additional ones is to help repair that one, get that fixed up. Panther almost good to go again. And of course, they've got work being done there on the British armour. More weapons being handed out there to his men. I imagine some more Piers, but also just more Bren guns. And got another double land matches barrage around here, folks going to take losses. As Pappy Daniel unleashes another storm of rockets. Going towards the centre, MD-34 there, eventually too close, MD-3 they're covering. Fortunately, we have taken fire for the Panther 4 and the Panther, unleashing machine gun and main gun hell. Churchill moving out. Panther 4 then engaging, Churchill soaking up most of the hits there, bouncing every shot. Or just failing to get hit. And that's also pretty much about the lobster. Panther 4 close to 2. Cromwell moving up there to defend the flank of the Panthers a bit there. Good work. Yak Panther pulling up there for knock. The 12th SS. No additional armor there for Pappy down, though. Of course, he's at more or less at full pop. Coming down part of here, and cannot help but feel these land matches end up biting a bit in the arse that way. Too much artillery, but not enough armor to really, I think, gain some upper hand there versus knock. Commanders there being gunned down with Panther 4 and everything else. Half health, they need to be careful. Sappers moving ahead there. Cromwell down to half health, but there you go. Panther 4 gets abandoned. Bit of a loss there for knock. Strange to the Piets, who without fail knocked it out, abandoning it even. Rolling up through here, sappers in the way, McKedneff and Panther falling back here, full retreat for knock. A bit disgracefully in the face of Pappy Daniel's assault, leaving his Panther 4 for him to grab.
Ready for action.
Cromwell flanks in from the other side, good work, and we got the Yak Panther out here, the Panther 4-70 ball mark. And there we go. Panther 4 recruit just needs to fix it up, then turn against those dastardly Huns. I don't know if the British actually use them. They do know they used one captured example of a panther as a cuckoo panther, as they call it, trying to fool the Germans and the likes there. I believe that was a tactic the Soviets utilised in the Eastern Front, by the way, grabbing captured German people that way, trying to sort of fool them. There's a few sort of Spetsnaz type chaps. Possibly. Anyways. Panther 4 there fixed up. Churchill, Cromwell firing away there. About to lose the Cromwell. There got knocked out here with the Jagdpanzer Panther combo. So much going on there. So much rocket fire. My computer's struggling to keep track of all of this. Honestly, probably wouldn't mind the landmass being nerfed. It's not being very good. Just so it could avoid all these huge frame rate drops because of it. Panther in a lot of trouble, taking an 180-degree turn, which it does really need to do at that moment. Close to 23, Jagdpanzer covering up the tree here a bit. Churchill, Panther 4 moving ahead, I kept opened up as well. Almost got the Churchill. Infantry charging forwards across the front. Almost got the Churchill there, almost got it. Panther almost looked up. We got Sabs continuing here. Jagdpanzer, the Kedden efforts, MD-34 moving up. Panther 4 almost down here. Panther needs to get away. Troops need to get up to support. Schnell. The Kedden effort wiped. 100 points left here. MD-34 suppressing, pinning them down across here and here. Flak emplacements, putting away the last sappers there. So there we go. Assault there, bloodily repulsed by Knock. But he's barely got anything left. He's lost a lot of infantry. Comparatively, Pappy Down's force is much bigger. He's bringing up another Cromwell tank here. Still no Fireflies, still no second Churchill. Which is a bit weird again, considering there's a Panther out there, and a Firefly here would be a very good choice there for Pappy O'Daniel. Panther, though, very close to Veteran 3, and the Jagdpanzer is close-ish to Veteran 1. But forces we've got fighting around here, we've got commanders there, wiping up one force almost entirely. Second full squad, the new Barber again with the double PX. They won't be able to fight effectively versus the full squad, particularly pop a grenade assault there. Alright, Leute, let's bomb out those Tommies. Could also grab the Vickers here to help versus the Pappy down, who still basically hasn't really done much in the west here after just a certain point. It's like it's just stopped existing for him. There's only the centre, nothing but the centre, and occasionally at this point, but the west, there is no west. The west is an invention by the capitalists. Pappy down displaying his true colours. Anyways, forces moving up here in the east. No upgrades on them. I'm surprised that he hasn't bothered at all with the orbital done. A few of them could have done quite well. Got the Jagdpanzer moving up. Panther is good to go as well, and they're actually following up here pretty close to the Jagdpanzer. Pappy down's armoured force is also good to go there. Victory points wise, Pappy down's also very low there. He had a good lead for most of the fight, but Knock has been able to turn about there through faithfulness to Endsieg. Church moving up here backwards. Knocks out the best move there by Pappy down. There you go, house collapsed. Unit wiped in the process as well there. 63. Grabbing points here. Getting ready for a big armor push here against Knock. But again, the Command Panther, Jagdpanzer combo could prove to be it. There you go, shot fired but missed. Shot bounced. Jagdpanzer penetrates there with its high velocity infantry gun. Shot bounced again. There we go. Coordinated fire there. Cromwell flanking, immediately reacts to this, by the way. But at the same time, got the Panther flank from the other side. Nice attempt here. They should have taken a deeper path here. Not get too close to Knox, bringing the trap too early. In this case, it gave Knock, I think, a bit of nudge fast enough to get back. But there you go. Jagdpanzer moves around here. Panther trying to cover up the retreat here. Panther 4 there being missed by the Panther. Veteran 3, by the way. Jagdpanzer desperately trying to get away here. Desperately trying to get away. It won't. PS there being fired with the Spion Pioneers. Jagdpanzer down. Jagdpanzer down. Command Panther there close to Veteran 4. There you go. Panther 4 down. Churchill Cromwell a lot of trouble. There's a Churchill though, but you could get Panther fast as well. And there you go. Pappy Daniel surrenders or crashes. Whether that is GG, a victory here for Knock and the German army for the 12th SS. Bit of a brutal fight here. War of attrition. Oh, the centre of the map there again, though. As it happens to so many players, you never remember. There's the other half of the map there. Had Pappy Daniel done more, they might have been better versus Knock. Though, of course, the same could have been said about Knock. Had he tried to flank Pappy Daniel more, that might also have been more success. I also think he could, gone for regular Panther faster. Some Orbison would also benefit him. Certainly, both players will also benefit at earlier stages from more mines. But there you go. Hope you enjoyed this match. Hope you learned something from it. If you did, subscribe, tell friends, share it with everyone. If you want to send a replay, if you want to send in a replay of your own, provide details in the replay as to what your rank are, map is, and who the name is. I mean, I get too many replays where they don't tell me anything. I just have to guess, in which case I'm not going to bother. I'm just going to assume it's not good enough. So, details like that, link is or email is in the video description. Don't send me in any other service. Just use the email address, please. Can be found, beneath the links, including where you can also donate, which of course is also quite appreciated, as that, helps pay for food and rent and who knows what else. The more donations they get, the happier I am. So thank you all, though. Hope you enjoyed, and see you all tomorrow for another exciting episode. Cheers.